Today we're going to talk about the corner canvases in the John Deere grain tanks of their combines, and specifically, like you can see here, we're in a 400 bushel tank. Just these canvases right behind me and back in these other corners. As you can see, we're in a 400 bushel grain tank. I'm just going to turn around and let you kind of get an idea of what we're talking about when we talk about left hand or right hand corners, because it will be specific on those corners just because of angle cuts and how they're manufactured. So if we're sitting in the cab just like this, right hand be right hand, left hand would be left hand. So that's just a quick reference if you're ever asking that question, which side am I on? As you can see, the front ones always have this, I'll call it a glass window, or a window I should say, just so you can see where you're at as far as how full you are in the grain tank. So the front ones always have those little windows in them so you can see. Then the back ones will always be solid. The other thing to be specific on is the 300 or 400 bushel grain tanks, different sizes. That's pretty common knowledge as far as what's going to happen there. But when you get into 300 or 400, it's going to maybe specific to the model that you own. A lot of the 300 bushel grain tanks will fit a lot of the 600, 700 series, but when you get into the 400 bushel grain tanks, then it's going to be specific to your 8 and 9 series combines. So kind of keep that in mind when especially if you're looking at the smaller corner canvases. You could order the wrong one, even whether it be the corners or the size of the grain tank. So make sure you know that when you're placing that order. If you'd have to have any other questions on these products, you can give us a call at 800-934-9777 or check them out on sloanex.com.